Well, it seems the balance of power in Pakistan is on the brink at the moment as tensions boil between the country's political and military leaders. It follows the Prime Minister's recent decision to fire the Defence Secretary, a move that sparked anger from the army. Well, to discuss the dangers of the situation developing there in Pakistan, I'm now joined by Robert Perry, the editor of Consortium News. So tension within the country has been running so high that there's even been talk of a possible coup. So what do you think, Robert? Do you think that is likely?
Well, it doesn't seem likely. There obviously are a number of tensions, not only between the United States and Pakistan, but also between the various elements of the Pakistani government. You have the military taking one position, the civilians another, and you have the justices taking a different one. So there's this three-party play inside Pakistan, which has caused a good deal of tension and uncertainty. But it's still a little hard to see that going into a military coup or something of that sort.
Well, the US, known for its close contact, of course, with Pakistan's military, has said it wants to stay out of the issue. This is a matter for Islamabad and let them solve it. But will it not get involved in some way if it sees the situation seriously deteriorating?
Well, the biggest fear in Washington for a long time really has been what happens in Pakistan. Pakistan is a nuclear-armed country. There's always been concern about who would get the nuclear weapons should Pakistan's government fall or have major disruptions. So, yes, that's been a fear in the United States for some time. Perhaps oddly, the U.S. has focused instead on other countries, whether it be Afghanistan or Iraq and now Iran, where that threat is less. But that has been, behind the scenes, that's been a big worry of the U.S. government.
But what happens in Pakistan surely is crucial on what happens for the future of Afghanistan, isn't it?
Yes, Pakistan has always played a big role in Afghanistan, at least in modern times. And that goes back to the 1980s when the Reagan administration enlisted, essentially, the Pakistani government to help out in the war against the Soviet forces in Afghanistan. That was a case where the Reagan administration made a number of concessions to Islamic extremists, not only within the Pakistani government, which was then working toward a nuclear